Are you looking for homes with great tax rates at affordable prices? Well, here today we're in Timber Creek showing you exactly that. We're gonna see this model by Legend, as well as that model down there by First America Homes. And you're definitely gonna stay tuned. That property over there starts in the mid 200s, but they're fully customizable from the ground up. It's exciting, and I'm very excited to show you guys. But before we actually get into this model, please do me a huge favor, go down below, drop a like on the video. It truly does help support this channel. And if you don't want to miss out on anything when it comes to the San Antonio real estate market, please, we encourage you to subscribe. Without further ado, let's go check this one out. So the first builder we're going to highlight is Legend Homes. This is going to be the Wisteria floor plan, 2,100 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2 living areas, quite a nice home. To give you a little bit of insight on Legend Homes, they build in a very affordable price point. 285 is kind of more or less the starting price for the neighborhood, so you can definitely get a nice 1-story home in that price point. And then this plan you could get in the low 300s at about 330. So as soon as you open the door, you enter right into this double height ceiling. Absolutely love when builders do that. You also have a powder room for the guests downstairs. Then you have the stairs going upstairs. So we'll look at that here in a little bit. But on the right is the garage. Right now it's, the sales office. So they will definitely convert that back one day, but that is where your garage space would be. Gonna have some nice storage in this property as well. First closet here on the left, little coat closet. And then we open right into the dining and kitchen space. So good sized dining room. They don't have the biggest table in here, but you could definitely fit, maybe a 8-seater or so. But you also have the eat-in island. And honestly, it's a pretty good size. I mean, granite countertop. You have the sink alongside the reverse osmosis on here. You have your dishwasher. And then again, you can easily eat in the island if you don't want to use the dining table, but also you have so much prep space up there, which is ideal. This is where the fridge would go on the left. Obviously, you have a gas stove oven, nice little 6-burner or 5-burner, I'm sorry. Then you have 42-inch cabinets up top with a bunch of space for storage. Speaking of storage, over here, you have some additional space to add maybe a storage rack or put some built-ins. And then over here is gonna be the pantry space. Really nice size, especially if you have kids, right? All those snacks and stuff. So over here is gonna be the laundry room, some hanging racks. And then you also have your low voltage in here for your router and things of that nature. And then you also have the interior sub panel in the laundry, but it walks right into the living space. You actually have some elevation in the ceiling height in here. The ceilings are already gonna be about 9 or so feet, but then you get this, not necessarily a vault, but just this elevation in here to probably around 15 feet, which is quite nice. But good size living space. And it leads right here to the back of the house. Before we get back there though, nice huge picture frame windows, 2 of them, bringing in a good amount of natural light, which is also pretty nice. You have the access to the backyard. We'll get over there here in a second, but first let's look at this primary suite. So pretty good size. I mean, 2 end-side tables, nice size king bed, bunch of furniture. So they maximize the space really well, showing you what you can do with it, but you can either have the bed over there or on the exact opposite wall. Gives you a little bit of, diversification in the room, or versatility, if you will. But we then will get into the primary bath. On the right is going to be the water closet. Not necessarily an actual water closet, but tucked away is going to be your toilet. And then right across is going to be the shower, fully enclosed, tiled all the way up. And then you have a separate tub here on the right with a single vanity. Definitely wish they put two, but you have the space for a second if you'd like. Really good size mirror. And I like how they have the can lights or the LED lights throughout the whole home and then right into the closet. So this is a really good size closet, a bunch of hanging space, which is always ideal. And I love the 5-panel doors that they also have going throughout the whole property. Didn't mention these, but you have really good sized windows on the back wall for primary. And then we'll get to the exterior of the property. So good size covered patio right here. Definitely could put some chairs. And then you have a pretty spacious backyard. I mean, the lot's not going to be ginormous. It's about 120 feet deep, but you still have a bunch of space to do activities back here, play with the dog, the kids, whatever the case may be. And then you don't get that full landscape package, but you do get some trees in the backyard, which is awesome. So in this neighborhood, they have an abundance of different floor plans from 1 stories, 2 stories, 14 or so hundred square feet, all the way up to something as big as this, right at 2,100 square feet. So they do have a little bit of everything for everyone. But as we go upstairs, we then enter the flex space or the second living. They kind of have it, like I said, shown as a second living. Most people, or at least what most of my clients do, I should say, is this is like the kids area and then the adult areas downstairs. Especially since you have 3 bedrooms upstairs. A lot of people that buy this floor plan do have little ones. So they, the adults kind of stay downstairs while the little ones go upstairs, hang out with their friends, their siblings, whatever the case may be. But pretty good closets in this property. This is one thing that maybe most parents might not like. You can put a lock on here, but this is going to be where water heater is. And that yellow line is a gas line, so it is a gas water heater. So once we exit this room, we're gonna have 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom. So upstairs bathroom, another single vanity. You do have the space for a second if you'd like. Good size mirror. And I love this separation with the tub, shower, and toilet. Allows people to be taking a shower, going to the bathroom while still brushing your teeth. You also have 2 zoned AC, so 1 for upstairs, 1 for downstairs. Before I pass up this closet, nice little storage, maybe for games or linen. Something else I want to notate is this little area here. Not a built-in desk or anything, but you do have that space there. And then the second upstairs bedroom with its walk-in closet. So good closet space for all the rooms. And then even the rooms are pretty big for new construction. This is going to be the last bedroom, in my opinion, the biggest. I don't know if it is on paper, but it definitely looks to be the biggest of the 3, at least upstairs bedrooms. And then you do have a good walk-in closet as well. So that is going to be Legend Homes in this neighborhood. Now let's talk about where we're at in San Antonio and a little bit more about the neighborhood. So now that we saw the Legend home, let's talk a little bit about where we're at in San Antonio. So we are going to be in Timber Creek on the far northwest side of San Antonio. We're probably about 30 to 35 minutes from downtown. We're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes from Lackland Air Force Base. And then we're right where pretty much Tally meets Wiseman. And then if you go down Wiseman to 1604, whether you go north or south, you're going to have a abundance of shopping, whether you want to go to Alamo Ranch or if you want to go a little bit further down to Potranco. We're also not too far from SeaWorld. And if you take 1604 all the way north to where it meets I-10, that's where you're going to see Six Flags, La Cantera, the Rim, some of the best shopping, dining, and entertainment in the San Antonio area. And with us being on this northwest side of San Antonio and where we're conveniently located, we are going to be outside of city limits, giving us the lower tax rate of a 1.99. Again, that's one of the lowest tax rates in the city of San Antonio, which is awesome. We are going to have A-rated schools, being Medina Valley ISD. It's a little bit more of a commute to the schools, but you do have some of the best schools in the area. And alongside all of that, you're getting that at a very, very affordable price. Whether you go with Legend or First American Homes, they are gonna have insane prices for the area. I mean, right across the street is gonna be Riverstone at West Point, insane prices. We're down the street from Falcons Landing. Those prices are also fairly expensive for what you're getting compared to this neighborhood. But with all that being said, let's go take a look at First American Homes. So now that you guys know where we're at and what's going on in the neighborhood, let's tour my favorite of the builders in here, First America Homes. So they are relatively new to San Antonio. They do have quite a few subdivisions in the area. Unlike the other builder, Legend, these guys actually do build from the ground up. They also allow you to go to a design center and pick pretty much everything out interior-wise. Alongside that, they do have these awesome brick and stone elevations. This is going to be the Mansfield. It is about 2,400 square feet, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And you open right up into the kitchen and living space. But before we go too deep, let's take a look at where your garage would be. So this would typically be garage entrance. Right here is going to be a nice little coat closet underneath the stairs. But look at this kitchen. So, like I mentioned, they do have inventory homes, but you also have the opportunity to build from the ground up and pick all the wonderful finishes in the property. I love the design work they did in here. Nice 42-inch cabinets, awesome herringbone backsplash. This great countertop going on with those awesome fixtures. Still gas, so you have a 5-burner gas range, and then nice size island over here as well. They have the one deep sink, stainless steel, and they even opted to put a glass pane in this pantry space, which is very nice. This builder is gonna have a lot of features that most builders do not in this price point, which is awesome. And while we're speaking on price point, this specific plan starts at about $340,000. Depending on upgrades, lots, things of that nature, right? It can definitely range from there. But if you wanted something a little bit smaller than this, because this is a huge plan, they build all the way from 1,200 square feet starting at 260,000. So give you a little sneak peek of the double height there, but this is a great living space. You do have a nice little dining space as well. And then towards the back of the property, we are gonna have that half bath over here for your guest on the first floor. Nice little half bath. The primary suite's there, but before we get there, let's take a look at this office space. So for an office, this is quite large. I mean, as you can see, they have a bunch of furniture in here. And on top of that, you do have the glass French doors upon entry with a window in the corner over here. Towards the back, obviously the backyard, but you do have the laundry that has a sink in it. Probably not standard, but nonetheless, you do have the opportunity to put a sink, obviously washer and dryer, and then they do put an outlet in here. So maybe if you don't get the sink, you at least have the space to put a fridge if you wanted to. And then before we go out back, something else I want to point out is going to be the not the low voltage, but the sub panel is indoor. So for all of your 110 outlets. But as we go outside, you'll get a feel for the backyard. So with this one being a much bigger home, you do get a little bit less of a backyard space. but this one is gonna be on a corner lot, so it's gonna look a little oversized over here. Nonetheless, still 120 deep lot. And you get this nice size covered patio, which is always amazing. Love a good covered patio. Stay out of this insane Texas sun. But now let's go take a look at the primary suite. So again, in this specific builder, they give you that opportunity to build from the ground up. So they have a bunch of different floor plans that you can choose between, bunch of different lots you can definitely choose between as well. And then you get to make essentially your perfect home throughout their different design centers. I like how they have this tray ceiling in here as well. Again, just a bunch of different features you see in this particular builder that not all builders do. Nice tub there. You have the dual vanity in this bathroom with a gorgeous tiled shower going on, fully enclosed. Speaking of fully enclosed, you also have a good little water closet over here. Love my privacy, so gotta have one of those. And then in the back over here, not as large necessarily of a closet, but nonetheless a great walk-in closet with your low voltage router situation going there. So that is gonna be the first floor for this property. And now let's actually take a nice look at this double height ceiling one more time. So gorgeous railing going all the way up, nice banisters. Love when they do that detail work. And this property has a bunch of windows. So 3 lower windows, 3 more up top windows, and then you have a bunch of other fixed windows bringing in so much natural light in this great room. Also like how they have like what, 7, is it 7? Yeah, 7 different can lights up top. Again, just different things that most builders don't do, they have for you in this property. So you have 2 landings when you go up the stairs, then you enter right into this game/loft area. And it's a pretty good sized room. They have obviously this huge couch in here. They also have those tables up top over there, and then another 3 windows with that tray ceiling again. Something else I love that they did, these gold plates right here are gonna be outlets. So there's one there, you have one over here, and then one more right there. So you can actually use the outlets, whether you wanna put a TV on this wall, don't know why you would, but if you wanted to, or to charge your phones, things of that nature. Here are gonna be the final bedrooms upstairs. So one right here, got another one across the hall. And then here is gonna be the upstairs bathroom, single vanity. And then you have the tub shower with the herringbone again. And then you're gonna have 2 more bedrooms up top. One right here. And then you have another right here. And then I'll show you this closet. They're all pretty much the exact same closet. So one more closet. Sorry, it's a little blurry. One more closet right here. And then on this left side out of the room, you do have a linen right here. That's going to conclude the tour of Timber Creek with these 2 amazing builders. Please go down to the comment section below. Let us know what you guys thought, what you liked, what you didn't like about each of the builders, and which one you would prefer. Alongside that, if there's any other communities in the San Antonio or Austin area that you would like us to tour, please, again, don't hesitate to let us know. But if you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like this one too. And if you don't want to miss out on anything when it comes to the San Antonio real estate market, you can always just subscribe.